everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Renata and this is Running in Style. In today's video I'm going to share with you a massive fabric haul. Most of them were given to me and I did buy a few. These were acquired during the month of September and sometime October as well. So let's just jump right into the first set of fabrics. Okay, so every year my boss goes to India to visit one of our sites. So we do have a site on in India, and she visits just to make sure that, you know, everything is going good and they plan for the future and whatever they do over there. But while she's, you know, doing her business trip, sometimes she brings back fabric for me. And this time is no different. I have on my lap about 6 or 7 sari fabrics, and they are so beautiful. They're beautiful silks. They're just amazing. So I don't know much about sari fabric. I know they're mostly silk, but other than that, I don't know how to wrap it or anything like that. I did take some time and I went on to Pinterest to see if there was any tutorials, and I also checked YouTube. So there are a few. I might keep one of these to make an authentic, you know, official sort of sari, and maybe I will share that with you guys later on, so next spring, because these are really light fabrics, so I'll definitely be working on them in the really far future, 2018. But I thought I would share it with you now because, you know, I just received them and I thought it'd be ideal. So let's go on to the first fabric and I will just keep going and sharing it with you. These fabrics are about 6 or 7 yards long. Now, what I was told was that the solid color is usually what they take to make the bodice, and then all the pattern pieces, the ones with the design, is the wrapped garments. So this is the first fabric. It's black and it's got some gold and red in it. Okay, there's just so much fabric here. Okay, so this is the black piece on there, and hopefully my lighting isn't killing this and that you can actually see what it looks like. So this is the black portion here, and then this is the colors on the design. It's about 58 inches wide, and so this is the first one. I'm really loving this fabric. I really like them. It's just that I have so much of it. I think I can definitely get some really nice blouses out of these, or maybe skirts, but yeah, there's just a lot of yardage here. I'm not sure how they sell it, but I would definitely make something grand with this if I could ever figure out how to hold it right. So there it is. This is number 1. I'll just fold these out of the way. And again. Okay, so the next color scheme is purple and gold, or I guess I should say lilac and gold. This is it. It's like really pretty lilac. I think that would look nice against my skin tone. And here is the pattern half. There is just so many things going through my mind what I can make with these in terms of blouses. I think shirts, silk shirts would be nice. Peasant blouses would be a really good pattern for these. There we go. Just a little more better view of this fabric for you all. I really like this one. This is a pretty color. Alright, I have another, well, no, this one is more blue. Yeah, this one's, the color scheme is blue. It almost threw me off there. I thought it kind of looked similar, but it's more blue. Let me find that solid block for you all in this piece. Okay, here we go. This is the solid block. And here is the lovely vines and bulbs, and it looks like plums, but it's just really cute. Very beautiful. I like the patterns on this, and I do like that, you know, most of them have like borders, so that would be really cool if you wanted to do a design down the center of your bodice, or at the back. The borders are really everything is sliding over me. The borders are very detailed, so it's a really great accent to have in your completed project. So this is number 3, and it's the blue and pink combo with green foliage. That's what I'm going to say, with green foliage. So this is number 3. Okay, get those out of the way. They keep falling from me. Okay, number 4 is more of a green colorway with burgundy and gold. This is it. It's very beautiful. As usual, they're sliding off me, and I can't really help that, but it's just so much yardage that I'll just have to deal with it. It's a good thing I got clean floors, right? Alright, this one is one of my favorites because of this lovely motif design and the borders. I like that a lot. Let's come back into focus. I really like this one because of this border here. This would make a really nice bodice. I think the spaghetti strap blouse would be nice with this, and then making a semi-circle skirt or something with the rest of this fabric would be amazing. It will be really lightweight. I don't know about making pants with these. I think this is definitely a fabric for skirts and blouses, and I really like the colorway on this as well. I did tell my boss, you know, that I like purple and I love pinks and blues, but I'm just, whatever looks good, I like it. I'm not too picky about colors really, but I am open to any color in the rainbow. There isn't really a color that I don't like. I tend to more gravitate to the pastel color way, so those are the colors that attract me. But I love bright colors. It just depends on my mood, so I am pretty cool with whatever someone gives me. I'm very easy going. I'm not too fussy or picky when it comes to like the color. Now the patterns, that's a different story. If it looks really wonky, maybe not, but if it's something that's unique or interesting, I might take a go at it. Okay, so this is the last one. No, I got 2 more. Okay, so this is the one that had a lot of green and brown with a little bit of gold in there. This is probably my least favorite, just because everything else is so awesome. This one is really like earthy. The tones are very earthy, and it's not like I don't like it, it's just that it'll probably be my, you know what, I take that back. I think I like this one. Yeah, I like this one. Now that I'm looking at it, I can see it in a really nice shirt. I think it will be really nice as a shirt. I like that. And blouses, so peasant blouses are really big for me with this sort of fabric, or anything that has gathers or raunching, because these are so light. They will definitely give a lot of depth to your project if you add those details to them. So I don't think this one has a solid block. It should. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, here's a solid. Well, I say solid, but it's just the part of the fabric, the sari fabric that is used for making the bodice, and I'm thinking this would be that piece because it's the shorter block on it, and I think that's how they measure it for I think that's how they measure it for cutting, because if you can see here, this portion was just about to start over here, just about to start over again. When I look at this part here, it was just going to begin this portion. So I'm thinking they have like a run of 7 or 6 yards with a panel at the end, and that's how they measure it out to get the right yardage for the saris. So that was number I don't know, and we'll just keep going on. I have 2 more. I should have counted these. I have this gigantic pile of fabric on this side. It was nice and laid out, but it's fabric, right? Okay, so the next one is this purple color scheme one. I'm trying to find the beautiful. Oh, I like this one a lot. This one is pretty. So this one, this is the panel block on this fabric, and then these are this is the wrapping portion right here. So let me get this folded like this for you. So this is the panel portion. I'm guessing this is the wrapping portion, because this pattern piece here goes on for about 3 or 4 yards, and then over here on this end we have another solid block. So just throw out everything I said about the blocks, because this is a solid block and then there was a panel block. I'll go back through and check them and see if really that was the case. I have one more, but it's fallen, so let me go grab it here. This is my last sari fabric, and I think that's what's happening. The solid block, yes, the solid block is the bodice, and then they have a run of about 3 or 4 yards of this really nice fabric to which is like the companion, and then on the end of that block there's another panel, but it's not solid, it's more of a patterned panel, and this is what it looks like. So they all go together. So I'm thinking this is what they use for the front of the sari most times, and then the solid is the back, but who knows, I could be totally wrong because I don't wrap saris often. So those are my sari fabric. Let's move on to my next set of fabrics. I'm back. I just changed the setting on the camera because I realized that I was in photo mode and not movie mode, even though it was recording, so the quality might look a little different. If it does, then that's the reason, if you notice it. So I was saying my next set of fabric here is from Joann's, and I picked these up about 2 weeks ago. So we're gonna go through, and I'm gonna start with the nice cozy warm ones. So the first fabric I have here is a bonded knit. It's textured, it's in the color gray, and it's about, I picked up about 1.5 yards, yes, and it's 58 inches wide. So just sticking my tag on my hand because that's how I'll know how much yards of fabric I have. So this is the fabric here, and it's really nice and thick. I feel like I need a new chair because I can definitely hear this thing creaking, and you do as well. So this is what it looks like. I think you guys can see that. Maybe I should move up a bit. How is that? Is that better? Okay. So this is what it looks like. It's got a really nice, I want to say it's got a honeycomb to it look, but I don't go and get honey a lot often in the wilderness, so I don't know. But this is what it looks like. It's really pretty. I like it. It's nice and thick, and I'm definitely going to make a sweater with this. I'm just not sure what the sweater I'm going to make. I feel like I'm cheating you guys, so I'm going to just take it out and bring it here so you guys can see. It's just folded so nice, and I don't want to take it apart, but Maybe I should just make these videos before I fold them. Alright, so this is what it looks like here. And that is what it is doing over there. And there is the stretch. Okay, so that is my first fabric from Joann's. It's been a while since I purchased a lot of fabric from them, but they had such really good quality and they had a really nice sale going on, so I just hopped on it. The next one is, it's labeled as Fashion Jacquard. It's 53 inches and it's a rose plaid. I picked up 1.5 yards for this because I know again that I'm going to make a sweater and it may be a longer sleeve. So this is what the fabric looks like. Now I'm guessing that I can actually use this both ways because this is the inside, but I don't know, it just depends. This is the wrong side of the fabric, but I don't see any reason why I can't if I want to. So that is the next fabric. It's really got a nice play. I like it a lot. I think it's beautiful, it's cozy, and maybe I'll make a cardigan, but how can I do that with 1.5 yards, right? So definitely going to be some sort of turtleneck or loungewear. When I say loungewear, I mean just something to knock around the house with or just run to the mall. Nothing too fancy, just comfy clothes, just comfy. It would be nice for a dress if I had a lot more, but I don't, so we're just going to move on to the next fabric. Right. These are my really favorite. These are my favorite out of all my purchases from Joann's. These two fabrics are just beautiful. I couldn't help it. Here it is. So I couldn't help it. I had to buy them in both colorway. So that was the navy, and then this is the mauve. So pretty. This is a fashion knit, and it comes in 53-inch width. So I picked it up and look at that, just beautiful, just beautiful. I picked this up with the intention of making off-shoulder tops. I know Simplicity has a really nice pattern for that, so that was my intention. We'll see what happens. Isn't that just amazing? Beautiful. Just beautiful, just really gorgeous. It's got such a beautiful fluid drape. I'm loving this. It's just really pretty. I like this fabric a lot. It's really gorgeous, just amazing. So that's what it looks like. It's bleeding into each other, the mauve and the dark. It's just beautiful. And then blue one. This is the blue one. It's beautiful. It's the same thing as well. It's bleeding into each other, but because it's blue and it's so dark, you really can't see it. At least I don't think so, but let's open it out again and see. Yeah, it's not as pronounced as the mauve because of the colorway. Well, maybe it's just how I'm holding it. Does that look darker? I don't know. Let's open it out a little bit more. Let's see. I don't know. I'm thinking you see the blending a lot better on the mauve than the blue, but nonetheless these two are beautiful fabrics and they have a really nice flow to them, and I think they'll definitely look nice with as off shoulders. So that's what I'm going to do, or hopefully do, with those two. And now these are my truly comfy ones. These are the ones that I probably won't leave the house with. Maybe not. Maybe I will. Who knows? They're just interlocked knits. These are actually from the juvenile section. So if I don't end up making anything for myself, I'll make something for one of the kids. So we have a little nutcracker going on here, and these guys, there's nothing overly special about this fabric. It's just interlock. I like the nutcracker little men. I thought that was really cool. But yeah, I just picked these up because I thought it'd be really nice to make some kicking around the house pieces for the winter, for the cold months, because we tend to stay inside and just drink hot coffee and watch movies and just relax. So I thought those would be really nice. And same with this one. This one is actually really cute. I do like this one. It's got the little lights, and I thought that would make a really nice Agnes. Like, again, nothing special about these. It's just interlock knit, so I don't expect to get any major amazing recovery or anything. It's just for kicking around the house. And then the last one, which is my favorite, and you know, might actually hit the streets if I made something with it for myself. This is the, why do I want to say basket weave? Not basket weave. This is waffle. This is an interlock knit waffle, and I really like this one. This would definitely make it outside the house if I made something for me. It has a really nice feel to it. This one, I have to say, this one is a really good quality fabric, and I love that it's so well made. It's got really good quality. The recovery is really good and worth it. It's on par with anything that you would buy ready to wear from the store that you'd probably make a turmoil with. So this one is so cute. I like it. Definitely would make it outside my house. So again, those were just some fabrics. I do have another fabric haul to share with you, but that is a sponsored video, so I'll make that video in the next week or two and then post it. But for now, this is my personal fabric haul for September, October, and I can't wait to get cracking on some of these, but the #1 priority would be making my little red dress. So watch out for the little red dress planning video. I will do that soon. I want to do one. If I don't, I'm sorry. I have hopes to make one in the next week, just sharing with you the fabric that I have and some of the patterns that I'm considering. I'm going to have to start thinking really quick. November is coming up, so I want to get on that, get that made and out the door. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Renata, and this was Running in Style. If you like what you see, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Follow Running in Style on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Have a wonderful day. Bye.